Of this Ole Miss offense, what do you expect to see from these guys?
First off, you're going to see tempo with them. They go fast as can be. They'll probably be one of the faster teams we see all year. They got a young quarterback who can really run. He can throw it as well, but they're going to include him in the run game. They got physical tight end. He played last year. He's a big body. They got a couple linemen coming back, returning starters. They got young guys in there that are very good as well. So it's going to be an SEC game. Receivers, they can make plays just like every other team we're going to see.
What was the difference for them in the second half against Memphis as opposed to the first? They didn't do much.
Yeah, I think they went through the little things that we went through, where they're just little things like just connecting at certain times, just going through the new coaching system, like figuring out what calls they're going to make. I think they're going to get better this week, definitely, and I think that we have to as well.
What were you for the Henry Heave there? Well, excuse me, for the game 2 years ago. How much playing time did you get?
At Ole Miss?
Yeah.
I played a little bit. That was my redshirt freshman year. I played a good amount. I did really good on special teams that year. I think I had like 3 tackles just on special teams, or 2 tackles on special teams. But yeah, that was a fun game. Just going to halftime and see everyone still with their minds up. And that was when Coach Bielema was like, we were down a little bit, and I think it was like 30-7 or something, and we come back and win. And that was just going into the feeling of going into that locker room with a little chip on our shoulder, knowing we just came back and won. Like that was really fun.
Any apprehension on the defensive line? Because I guess Gerald out and Jamaro not practicing today. Because Sully was out there.
Yeah, we did. We looked really well. We had guys stepping up. We have young guys that are getting a lot of reps. We're next guy up mentality. We're in the SEC. You got to be able to come here and expect to play early. You got to come in. If something like this happens, you got to know you're ready to play and know your game and know your defense.
It's good. It's always good.
Any concern about those next guys all being freshmen right now?
No, I'm not concerned at all. They played really well today. Sully's done really well. The next guys they've really done really good. Gabe's held down that left side, and when you have a really good interior like Sosa and TJ, it's hard to just focus on the D ends because you got to mess with those guys too.
Defense feel pretty good about their performance against Portland State.
Yeah. We're got the not done yet mentality, so we're never pleased with it. But definitely we're happy with getting the W to begin with. But just there's certain things we can clean up as well, like just different containments, different chief even will say different calls that he can make. But it's execution on our part. We got to be able to execute.
What do you think about the series with Ole Miss? It's been a pretty good series of games against them since you've been here.
Yeah. Everyone's saying we got to get payback on them this year because they beat us last year, but we beat them right before then 4 or 5 games in a row, and it's just we definitely know that we got to get payback on them, and they know that they're going to try to keep it from us. So it's definitely kind of a little rivalry within itself, but it's something that we want to go out and get a W this weekend.
Pleased with the rotation you and Scooter had this past Saturday?
Yeah, I'm here for the teammates or for my team, and any way I can help to win, that's the way I'm going to do it. If I play 10 plays, if I play 100 plays, if I play 1, I believe in Chief, I believe in the coaches. So whatever way they decide to do, I'll go out there and give 100%.
Do you think that penalty by Hayden Henry there was the first ever personal foul on Henry of all time?
No, I would say no. I bet Hunter had some chips on his shoulder too, but. Hayden, it was kind of we were talking, like, Coach Morse obviously did not like it at all, but me and Hayden were talking, we didn't think that would be called in the SEC if it was SEC game because it gets a little chippy, but first game of the year to get a first play of the game and get a little personal foul is kind of funny. We were messing with him, but we got to cut it out, obviously. We got to be able to, that ended up to 3 points, so we definitely can take that and get 0.
What do you think about Davis Alexander, the Portland State's quarterback performance?
He really surprised us. We knew he could run. We knew he was slippery, but when you can turn sideways and get on the ground and you're in a 3-point stance as a quarterback and miss a tackle, like that's just he's going to be really special in that league and be able to make plays. And I like to see at the end of the year what he ends up doing.
Have you guys kind of worked the scramble drill getting ready for Ole Miss quarterback?
Yeah. Today we did a lot of tempo. Today we did a lot of QB running stuff. He's a really good runner, so we're going to have to do the same kind of stuff. He's slippery. He's a little bit bigger than the guy we just faced at Portland State, but we got to be able to still do the same things. We got to be able to tackle.
The last few years obviously have been kind of crazy against